Shared access allows you to create unlimited users within your account. As the main account holder, you have full access. You can then assign specific users by giving them shared access permissions into individual groups and features within your account. The next level up is to make a super user, which is all the features within that group. Otherwise, a power user can now manage other shared access permissions, as well as contacts and companies not in any group. The lowest level of access would be group members, which are limited to the read-only access to the following features. This is done within the group settings for that individual group. If you have not provided any of the following permissions, contacts will not have access into your CRM. To assign shared access, hover over the Settings drop-down within the main account and select Shared Access. Any power user will be able to access this feature by clicking on Settings and then Shared Access from this list here. The main account holder can use this section to edit any email and IMAP configurations as well. Since shared access is on a per group basis, select the group you wish to assign permissions to. You'll see a list of contacts that currently have access into this group. For a detailed breakdown of the different permissions listed, click on the second question mark icon to view the legend with more information. For contact management, the higher level of permissions will override the more limited. To create a new user in the account, create a new contact from scratch. Otherwise, you can assign shared access to one of your contacts already in the system. You'll define the user by their email address. Then, you can create the permissions for this contact as a duplicate of existing permissions for a contact in another group. Once you save, the new user will now be a list within this permissions group. You can manually activate and deactivate any features you want to provide permissions for. Please note the export feature is only available for the main account holder to assign access to. Along the right, you'll see a red envelope icon. This means the user has not activated their account. By clicking on this red envelope, you will send the user an email. They'll click on the link and they could create their own password to log into your CRM. To provide these users with additional permissions, such as assigning other shared access users and having access into contacts and companies not in any group, you can create a power user by adding their email address into this section here. By clicking on the contacts along the bottom, you can either revoke all shared access permissions for your individual contact. This will remove any permissions into the account and they will no longer be able to log in. Additionally, you can also make them a super user, which gives them full permissions into every group that they are currently within. Repeat this step for each group within your account. Otherwise, click within the individual contacts record. Within their Groups tab, manually assign them to an individual group. Click to edit their shared access permissions to grant them specific permissions to each individual feature within this group. If your contact has not yet logged into the account, you'll need to send them an activation email within that shared access page. Once you've adjusted the permissions, click to save it for the contact record. Shared access users have group-based permissions, which allow them to see individual contacts and features that you have assigned to them. Upgrading these permissions to either a power user gives individuals the permissions to now assign shared access to other individuals. They can modify group settings further, as well as manage contacts and companies that are not within any group. Super users have full access into their current groups. Unlimited users within your account allows each individual member on your team to log in using their own password and login. This increases accountability and transparency among your company. Please visit the help section for any additional information or reach out to our support team if you have any questions.